All right, and we are live. So, good evening, everybody. If this is your first time here, I'm throwing my computer around. My name is Patrick Amato, and back in July of 2024, a mass was found in my head after I had problems walking. I would just fall over, and I had a seizure while driving. So, once that mass was discovered, I went immediate. Well, I went to the ER and they ambulanced me right to a hospital that had a great neuro unit. Uh, I had surgery on the 13th of July to completely remove my tumor, and the neurosurgeon was amazing. His name is Dr. Raul Oliveira with Advent Health Tampa, and so that makes today 8 months since my surgery, and everything, all of my MRIs, all my have come clean. So all of my MRIs have shown clean, stable, and no sign or evidence of any type of regrowth at this point. So it's a big deal to celebrate that. Nobody ever wants to get a glioblastoma, but I hope you stay and watch tonight. Or if you're watching this on replay and it's still your first time coming to see who I am, I hope you go back to my other videos that are out there and watch them. I've taken everybody through my entire journey, and through radiation, through chemo, through now immunotherapy, and so it's been a great thing, and we've got a great community that we've built here. The people that come into the chat every night are just wonderful and uplifting people. So yeah, welcome for those of you who it's your first time, and hope that little introduction about me. And if you are going through a glioblastoma, I'd love to talk with you off of YouTube and see what I can do to help you. Whether it's saying a prayer for you or giving you my experience. I'm not going to give any medical advice because I'm not a doctor, but I can definitely give you my experiences with everything and questions to ask when you go to your follow-up visits. So, Sweets and Beyond, thank you for being here. Again, it's so nice to see you. And yep, remind everybody, hit the like button on your way in. So that like button can be found here on YouTube. So hit that thumbs up. That's the like button. And then once you hit that like button, there's a button right by it that says subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. The subscribe button doesn't cost you anything to do. So what that's going to do is that's going to subscribe you to the channel. So when you hit subscribe, it's going to bring up a little notification bell. Hit that notification bell, and excuse me. And when you hit that notification bell, select all, and that is going to notify you every time I go live, so that you don't have to come look all the time to find out when Patrick's going to be going live again. So it's quick and easy to do that. But I know I told everybody yesterday we're on a journey to 450 subscribers. We are at 432 today. We had a nice jump yesterday and today. So thank you all for, if you weren't subscribed before, thank you for being subscribed now. And, for those of you who are new subscribers, I love you and thank you for coming here. We love having you here with us. William Brooklyn, how are you tonight? I appreciate you being here again and holding the chat crew down. Very much appreciated. Kimmy, hey, Kimmy. Welcome. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for being here. That Lauren Marie saying good evening to all. Lauren, it's always great having you here. You've been one of the originals. So thank you again for being here, and we're happy to have you. Kimmy saying hi to everybody. Love that. Same with William Brooklyn. Hello, Maria. I appreciate you being here. It's nice seeing you again tonight. That Lauren Marie. William Brooklyn saying hello. Sweets and Beyond. That's your Lauren Marie. Yeah. And yes, it is good. I am almost there. We're getting close to 450. I'm excited about that. Oh, and you're so welcome, Kimmy. So, tonight is definitely a celebration. I wish I had, I had a party or something to throw, but tomorrow's Friday. I still got to work. So, but it's still a celebration. So, today makes officially 8 months since I was diagnosed and had surgery for a very bad brain tumor called a glioblastoma. So, just something that I've been, I could have spent the last 8 months in fear and feeling sorry for myself, but I haven't. And I get, that's, everybody reacts differently to things. I've shared in previous lives. I truly am blessed to have the army that I have behind me. That includes everybody here who comes all the time, who comes one time, who comes 5 times. When they come to show their support, to say kind words, to say that they're praying for me. Um, you know, Such a great group here. I've got an army of prayer warriors, whether it's friends, family, people from church, you name it, they are there praying for me. And so, yeah, I'm extremely blessed to have the people in my life that I have. Thank you, Kimmy. Kimmy. Yes, I am. I'm truly blessed. And yep, so 8 months post surgery, everything is clear, everything is good. Yesterday, when I was meeting with my oncologist to go over everything, he made it very clear that at 8 months, thank you, Maria. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it every day. Yeah, it's amazing to me. I get messages every day. I get texts. I get DMs on Instagram, and I really know it and I feel it. So thank you to everybody. So yeah, the oncologist yesterday was saying, for being 8 months out, I couldn't be in any better position uh, 8 months from being diagnosed with something that is such a terrible type of cancer. So, just extremely grateful, thankful to God, and blessed that I've got Him watching over me. Um, and I have the support that I do with everybody in here, my family, my friends, and my church. Hey, Jendi, I appreciate you being here. It's nice seeing you again. William Brooklyn says hey to you as well. So does Maria. So, yeah, 8 months. I'm feeling amazing. I feel so great and wonderful. Again, like I said yesterday, I'm doing my normal stuff. I've not held back from doing things, and I look forward to continue doing those things. So it's a good thing, and I'm gonna continue pushing forward for so many people who want to see me continue pushing forward, as well as myself. I'm a stubborn Italian. It's easy for me to want to fight and want to push forward. So that is what I'm going to do. So again, thank you all for being here tonight. It's Thursday, the 13th. I'm glad it's not Friday the 13th. So Thursday the 13th. Even though I tried to say yesterday that today was going to be a Friday stream. Oh man. Yes, thank you, Kimmy. Kimmy. Yeah, I am. I am striving forward. Uh, Nothing is going to hold me back. Even if the tumor grows back one day, still gonna assess the situation, find out what options I have, and then make the decision from there. But we pray that doesn't happen. But if it does, it does. I know I'm still loved and cared for, and my attitude is going to remain the same. So yeah, I have I just have so many people that I'm so thankful for, and that includes this chat and my live show every night. Even if you don't say anything in the chat and you're just watching, that means a lot to me because that means you're taking time out of your life to come here and watch me and listen to me. That is very much very much appreciated. So, yep. So yeah, today was a good day. Work was good. My team is doing great at work. I love them, and I love that. Yeah, that's right, Kimmy. I just knocked. I got a oak. Well, I don't know if it's oak, but I got a wood desk here, so I'm knocking. So yep. Um, this weekend, I plan on going out and watching my little buddy play his with his little league team. Um, they're undefeated, um, and that's exciting. They're a good team. They play very well together as a team, and like me, they don't give up. They may have the lead, and then they were last game they were losing, and they came right back the next inning, and they got the lead back. And then they kept adding runs, and they finished 10-5, the final score. So they've got a lot of fight in them, and it's always good to see because you can't teach that. It's just something that has to be in someone. So I was very happy to see that in them, and they wanted to win. So I am still looking at cruises and when to take a cruise. I know I'm able to take a cruise, and that's a big. I'm not going to say maybe. It's a big. It's a big deal. I have to make sure that I am safe as far as like wearing a mask, and they just don't want me to pick up anything. That's the biggest thing. So I'll be on, I'm sure, some type of medication when I go, but also wearing protective gear over my face so I don't pick up anything. Hi, Miss Liability. It's so nice to see you here again. Thank you so much for joining. Same for you, Cornhole. Welcome aboard again. Thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see you all. Is it hockey, Patrick? There is hockey tonight, and I will be watching it later. I'm excited for that. All right. Let's see. Yes, William Brooklyn. That is the attitude. I'm gonna take another cruise. Like I said, I just got to be careful with it. But they told me I'm good to go, so I will be doing that. Kristen NZ, please tell me I know who you are. And I appreciate you dropping in to say hello and to show your support. It's so nice to have you here. It's just wonderful. All right, look at that. And you got some welcome from the chat from Maria, from Jindy, Miss Liability. You got Maria and William. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. So yeah, it is so nice to have everybody here. Kristen is a Kiwi. I assume the NZ is New Zealand. Very nice. I've never been down under, but Everything I've seen is just beautiful about Australia, New Zealand, all of that. So yeah. Are you surprised, Jindy? I knew what a kiwi was. I know a few people that live actually on the Gold Coast. So yep, it's so all the pictures I've seen have just been absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, minus all the great whites you have there. But still, it's a beautiful looking country. And I well, actually, there's one other thing about it. I would say, I don't know if it's the same for New Zealand as it is for Australia, but I don't know. Let's see, Australia, they have so many animals there that can kill you. And I'm like, wait, do I would I really want to go to Australia? And the answer is yes, it's beautiful there. But I don't know if it's the same with New Zealand, but Australia has so many like snakes that are some of the most dangerous and venomous in the world. Like a brown snake, and I forget some of the other one. Um, Kimmy, my cruises have all been to either Bermuda, which yes, that's part of the Bermuda Triangle, um, and then down to the Caribbean, Southern Caribbean, Eastern, and Western Caribbean. My favorite is Aruba. I love going to Aruba. I also love going to the Dominican Republic in Puerto Plata. It's one of my favorite places to go. San Juan, Puerto Rico. They pull right into the heart of old San Juan. I love that. Um, no sweets. I don't go get any yuca. I go and get what's that stuff called, Patrick? I hate myself for not remembering this. Nice, New Zealand. Thanks, Kristen or Kirsten. I'm sorry. Um, I'm glad you guys have nothing dangerous there. That's nice. Uh, and what I the word I was or the food I was thinking of from Puerto Rico, mofongo, sweets and beyond. I love me some good mofongo. Yes, so good. Um, so yeah, I've been to a lot of places. Been to Mexico. Let's see, been through the Panama Canal and back. Um, let's see, Roatan or Honduras, that area, um, Belize, and yeah. So I can't tell what it is. Sweets. What is that? Sweets. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's cornhole. Ha ha. Or no, it's not. That's what Maria's saying. Huh. So yeah, I love cruising. It's one of my favorite things to do. Little French Key is wonderful. Oh my gosh. One of the prettiest places I've been is the Turks and Caicos, Grand Turk. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is a mofongo. Okay, yeah. Nice. Yep. So yeah, I could go on a cruise and if I didn't have to work and money was nothing, then I would probably live on a cruise ship like some of those people do. But it is, work and money are a necessity. So yes, I have. I've been all around the Caribbean. I would say go to the Panama Canal. Very boring for a day on a cruise, but really interesting to look at how everything works and how far ahead of their time they were before or when it was created, because it's pretty amazing to watch that whole operation work. All right. So yeah, I'm hoping to do another one if I have the choice on which I should. on which cruise I do. I really want to do the one that goes to Aruba, Curacao, Dominican Republic, and Turks and Caicos. That's the one I want to do. Cornhole, I have never been to Mexico City. Most of the time on the cruise ships, they're going to Cozumel, a couple other places around there. Punta Cana, I believe, is one of them. Kimmy, I will be able to, yes. Again, though, just want to make sure I mask up. And the medical device that I'm wearing, there's my cords. I have a card that says this is a medical device. Good question, sweets. I prefer Royal, but it depends on who goes with me. Royal is not for everybody, and Carnival's not for everybody. It really depends what you're hoping to get out of the cruise. But food wise, for foodies like myself, Royal Caribbean is just far above anything Carnival offers. I will say though that the new ships that Carnival has, the Mardi Gras, which is out of Orlando, Port Canaveral area, the Jubilee, which is out of Texas, and the Celebration, which is out of Miami. Those ships stepped their game up when it came to food. They actually have, every one of those ships now has a hibachi place where they cook the food, all that good stuff in front of you and put on the show. And it's actually really tasty. And I think it's $38 a person. So it's pretty standard with the U.S. Prices for that. So they also have it's called Emeril's Bistro, which is all Emeril's Cajun food. Red beans and rice, shrimp and grits, quite a few. Jambalaya, shrimp etouffee, Emeril's famous barbecue shrimp. You name it, it's on there. And jambalaya, it's wonderful. Hey, Party Rock, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's nice seeing you again. And yes, so you can do that, sweets. It's almost 24-hour pizza. And but there's some other restaurants on there as well that they've really stepped their game up. But Royal Caribbean still has some of the best food I've ever had on a cruise ship. I've never done a river cruise. They look amazing. They look so cool. So that will definitely be something to do. Heck, they even do them in the United States now, up the Mississippi River. It's pretty crazy. But William Brooklyn, excuse me, I understand that. Honestly, the first time I took a cruise, I was married at the time, and I told my wife, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this. Can we just do like a 3-day cruise? If I don't like it, I'll knock myself out for 3 days and we'll come back. But then I got on it, and I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. And it really is. It's amazing. Party Rock, I've never done Princess, but Disney is phenomenal from a cruise perspective. Now, talk about food and good food. The food that you get for free, or not for free, but included in your Disney cruise is better than the pay food you get on Carnival. So yeah, I'm glad you said that. Disney cruises are amazing. The entertainment is just wonderful. And as somebody who grew up a Disney kid and I'm a Disney adult, Disney always makes me happy. So I've done the Halloween Disney cruise and the Christmas Disney cruise. I like the themed ones. The regular ones are fine too, but I really like the themed cruises. Dude, you got to do a Princess too. Disney is by far the best service I ever had. I agree. Yeah, and like I said, every cruise line is not for everybody. Like you won't see me on to Holland America. I'm not 75 plus, so Holland America is not for me. No offense to anybody who is. It's just you know you should be on that. It's more your pace. So yeah, we're planning to the New England cruise to Prince Edward Island. Very nice. I was supposed to be on a cruise when COVID hit many years ago. Uh, it was going to Greenland. So it crossed the Atlantic Ocean. It was 2 stops in Greenland. Then we start heading back. There were 2 stops in Newfoundland, 2 stops in Nova Scotia, and then back to Baltimore, Maryland. So yeah. And I haven't tried it. I've heard good things about it. MSC. I've had friends go on and say they love the cruise. But I've never been on MSC. So I've done Royal Caribbean, I've done Carnival, I've done Disney, I've done nope, haven't done Celebrity, and I've done Virgin Voyages. Those are all the ones that I've done. And I have nothing negative to say about any of my cruises. Each one I've made the most out of everything that I could. Yeah, the British Isles are supposed to be nice. Is that like going to Cork and all them? You get to Ireland and all that as well. Yeah, Maria, I've done most cruise lines, but there's still a few that I haven't done. Kimmy, I'm the worst person to ask that to. I haven't paid full price for a cruise in probably 5 years. So the average cost to me is about $200 for a 7-day cruise. That's for a balcony room. But the reason I got that is because I'm going to say I donated a ton of money to the cruise lines over the year via the casino. So they throw me deals like nothing. But I would say for 2 people, you can probably get a week for under 2,000. So hey, I like it, PMR. That's awesome. Yep. So if it's Royal, whether it's Royal, Carnival, or Virgin Voyages, I get on for it's $100 a person plus the taxes and port fees. And then they give Carnival's $100 a person plus taxes and port fees, and they give me $200 when I get on board. So that $100 a person just comes back to me once I get on board. Royal Caribbean is about $250 a person, and then on Virgin Voyages, it's $100 a person. And it's a great deal on Virgin Voyages because, hey, Georgie and friends, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, $100 a person, and Virgin Voyages. When you pay for your room, that includes your Wi-Fi, your room, your Wi-Fi, and your gratuities. The Wi-Fi and the gratuities are usually an extra couple $100 once you're on board. So to have that included, I'm truly just paying $100 for a cruise. That's crazy. Now their cruises are anywhere between 3 and 5 days. They don't do 7-day cruises, which is fine, but it's also a different kind of cruise line. If you've done the major lines and you're used to the way the major lines do things, Virgin Voyages does the exact opposite of it. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, American Cruise Line is all inclusive. Very nice. Huh. Virgin Cruise Lines is 18 and up. There are no children, although I know 60-year-old and 80-year-old children. But yes, there are no children allowed on Virgin Cruise Lines. So that is something that a lot of people find as a perk. And you know, for me, who likes a Disney cruise, needless to say, there's nothing but families. So there's a lot of children, of course, but most of them are very well behaved. You very rarely see an issue on the Disney cruise. But yeah, Virgin's adults only, and um, all the restaurants are included in your Virgin cruise as well. So all your food is included, whether it's the 24-hour pizza that Sweets and Beyond wants, or hot dogs. They do chick. They have a place where they have chicken wings and fries and hot dogs, and it's a cool little place to hang out. But then they have really nice restaurant. Pink Agave is one of my favorites. It's the Mexican restaurant on board, and it's delicious. Also, Extra Virgin is my favorite on the ship. That is an Italian restaurant, and it's really good. Georgie and friends, can't get your sister to take a cruise. She's too scared. I get it. Being surrounded by water with no land in sight can be a scary thing. But if you can ever get her over that, um, it's the best time. And hopefully she can get over that. It's a great time. It really is. Man, I've missed talking about cruises. Before cancer hit me, I was doing 3 to 5 cruises a year easily. So um, it was wonderful. Now that this has hit me, I've obviously had to slow that. And yeah, Sweets and Beyond, it is a 3-hour drive. But if you can hop over by the Orlando International Airport, I don't know how much it costs, but you can leave your vehicle there, or you take an Uber, or you can have somebody drop you off. The Not the Sunrail, what's it called now? Um, the high speed train that is now covering almost all of Florida is there. Brightline, that's what it is. So Brightline is there, and you can take Brightline from Orlando International Airport all the way down to um, the cruise area in Miami. And then when you come back, you just hop on the Brightline in Miami there, and right back up to Orlando. It's wonderful. Eventually, they're going to be sending it over to the west coast of Florida, so Tampa can be involved with it. So I'm really looking forward to that because, yeah, those drives down to South Florida are no fun. I dread it every time. So if I can pay an extra 50, $60, whatever, to take a bright line down, I do it every time. But yeah, I'm so glad we got to talk about cruising. I think was it Jendi last night that mentioned she wanted to talk cruising. I think she might have left already, but I'm pretty sure it was her. And I said, "Yeah, well, tomorrow, she wanted to come up on panel and talk cruising." Oh, Maria, I'm sorry. Oh, you poor. But at least it's not as far for you. Maria, do you remember that place that I stayed the time I sent you the message and said, Maria, I feel bad. I don't speak the language that they're speaking, and I feel really bad because I can't communicate with anybody. Um, oh, that was Doral, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I was in Doral. I felt so bad no matter where I went. I don't want to inconvenience anybody ever. And so I I I felt so bad being down there and not being able to speak the language. So That was terrible for me because I just felt so bad. So yeah, Maria at least helped if I needed. But yeah, hey Daisy girl, yes. Yeah. So yeah, cruising is absolutely wonderful, and I hope everybody gets a chance to cruise in their lifetime. It is so much fun, and pretty much anything you do on land, you can do on a cruise ship. If you're somebody who likes to party and have a good time, they've got nightclubs. They have dance parties. They have all kinds of things. One of my favorite places to go, and I might need some help learning the dance moves. But on Carnival, most of their ships have a place called the Havana Bar. And the Havana Bar is all themed Cuban. um, they have all types of, like, that's where I go every morning for my coffee because they actually have cafe con leche, and I can get some real coffee and I can get some strong coffee there. I don't go to the normal coffee shop. They have other things as well, but yeah, they do all kinds of Latin dances, merengue, bachata, cha cha, or yeah, cha cha. They do. Gosh, they do everything. So yeah, and they go all hours of the night with all the percussion instruments. It's so wonderful. Even just walking past it, it's so hard to resist going in there, and and yeah, it's so hard. Let's see. I love late night goofy golfing after the nightclub. I love that. Yes. So much fun. Uh, have I seen whales and sharks? I've never seen sharks in the water. I have seen a whale in the water. Yep, salsa merengue as well, Maria. Though they definitely do that there, and it's so much fun in there. If you can't if you go in there and you can't have a good time and just smile at the atmosphere and the vibe that it's giving off, oh, there's something wrong because it is such a upbeat, happy time. And I love it. I love it. They do have silent parties. Yep. They have silent parties. One of my favorites on a carnival ship is they have a 80s rock and glow party. 80s rock is probably, well, not probably, is my favorite genre of music. And oh, so nice. Party rock. Tortola is beautiful. But yeah, seeing the shark might have got me out of the water pretty quick. Oh, Georgie, you're too funny. Georgie likes salsa and chips and lemon meringue pie. You're too funny. Uh, Key lime pie is probably my favorite. But yeah, chips and queso. No salsa. Well, salsa can be good, but I like queso. um, so yeah, there's some beautiful islands. One that always cracks me up is when you go to, oh, where is it? Grand Cayman. When you go to Grand Cayman, you have to go. William Brooklyn, I don't discriminate. As long as I like the music, I can listen to anything. If you were to go through my phone, I've got everything. I've got inspirational music. I've got country music. Got um, Latin music. I've got hip hop. Got rap. I've got classical like Andrea Bocelli and Michael Bublé. As long as somebody can sing and they're a good artist, they're in there. I definitely don't discriminate. Well, congrats on being a Swifty. um, not my style, but can't knock her for what she's done. That girl has made so much money with her talent. So, oh, Daisy Girl, I can't wait to hear about celebrity. Daisy Girl, was it you who said last night that you would come up on panel and talk cruising with me? Oh, George Strait. Oh, absolutely. Tony Alt, the troubadour himself. What's up, Tony Alt? How you doing, bud? Tony and I worked together for years, and just a good dude there. Tony, I got some really great news yesterday at the oncologist. I am allowed to start smoking cigars again. So I would. All right. So Daisy Girl, if you come in tomorrow night, I will. I'll post the link for you to come up, and if you're able to do it tomorrow night, we will talk cruising. We'll have a good panel discussion on cruising tomorrow. I would love that. 22 people now and only 19 likes. So, yep. Remember, hit the thumbs up button. That's the like button. If you hit that, that'd be awesome. I saw you. You had some good bourbon the other night, Tony. I like that. Thanks. So yeah. I would absolutely love to have you up, Daisy Girl, and anybody else. If you would ever like to talk about a subject, Daisy Girl last night mentioned it in the chat. She goes, Patrick, I would love to talk cruising with you on, come up on panel and talk cruising with you. I think that's great. If there's anything you'd ever like to talk about, I would love to have you, either put it in chat, or if you're not comfortable doing that, send it to me in on Instagram through a DM, and it's I'll do what I can to make sure we set up a time to talk about it. Huh. Very nice cornhole retriever. All right, I'm writing that down. Hold on, where did my pen? Got it. And paper. Ron Sexsmith retriever. All right, I've got it. Love it. So yeah. But yeah, Daisy Girl, looking forward to you going on Celebrity. They're a part of their own by Royal Caribbean, so but it's their fancier line. So I hope you enjoy it. I hate that Captain Kate isn't on there anymore. I don't know if you know who Captain Kate is. I hope so, but I hate that Captain Kate stepped away from it. Sweets and Beyond wants to go on a cruise this year, but it's on hold waiting for some other things to happen. Okay. Sweets, let me know if I can help you do anything to, get you on the right ship. If you have questions about any of that, just let me know. I'll be happy to talk you through it. Yeah, Daisy Girl, I was so sad when Captain Kate left. So the lady's name that I'm talking about, her name is Kate McHugh, and she was the first female captain in the Royal Caribbean brand, but she was on the nice ships, the celebrity ships. Kimmy, there are kids special rates, and most of the time, what they do, cruise ships, is the first two people in the room are charged uh, the whatever the cruise rate is, and then if you have kids or other well, you're not going to bring pets, but if you bring like family members or whatnot, as you get to like guests 3 and 4, the rates drop down by about 50%. So it's not as much. Sweets and Beyond, Kate is the one with the cat on board. And unfortunately, the cat passed away recently. She was absolutely devastated. I don't know. She's had some, Kate herself has actually had some health scares recently as well. So I don't know if that's why she's stepping away. She hasn't really gone into it, but yeah, it was pretty sad about the cat. That was her thing. And yep, good one, Daisy Girl. Kids 12 and under, sail free on Royal. That's awesome. I'm glad they extended it to 13 for him. Yep. And most places they run specials. Always ask. You can book online. Nothing wrong with that. But if you do call, make sure you ask them what what specials they're doing right now. Tell them, I've got it's going to be two adults and one kid, two kids, five adults in the cabin. You tell them, and they'll help you find what's best. And especially on Carnival, I have a personal vacation planner with Carnival. He works for Carnival. He used to be a cruise director on Carnival. He sticks his nose in here and makes fun of me every once in a while because he's a really good guy. I'm actually going to see him this weekend. So, because he's actually doing a big group cruise out of Tampa with a bunch of people in his group. So I would refer you to him. He will get you the best deal, the best location on the ship, and everything you can ask for. He is great. Even if he can offer you reduced deposit price or onboard credit, he'll throw it at you. You don't even have to ask. He'll just say, look, I got this one that comes with $200 on board credit. So, yep, it's pretty cool. But man, y'all, I just want to say, you took me back today, talking about cruising and, this channel prior to my brain cancer journey, and I rebranded it, used to always be Cruise Talk. I did so many Cruise Talk, and I hate that I don't have those videos anymore. But yep. Okay. All right, Daisy Girl. Yep. I've never been out of New Orleans. I've done, let's see, I've done Miami, I've done Fort Lauderdale, and I've done Port Canaveral and Tampa. So that's four in the state of Florida. There's still one more up in Jacksonville, and I haven't gone to that one yet. Cornhole, it's very basic. There you go. I see. I would like New Orleans just for the food. I'm a foodie, and Cajun cuisine, Cajun Creole. Um, I could absolutely just destroy it. I do like driving through Louisiana, but there's still, I hear there's nothing like New Orleans, and so yeah, I look forward to doing that one day. All right. Well, we've been live 48 minutes today. Oh, I can imagine. Uh, that's got to be wonderful, Daisy Girl. And that's something I like about each of the different cruise ports has something unique about it. And when you're sailing into or sailing away, it's gosh, it's unbelievable. They do some amazing things at these cruise ports. One of my favorites is when you stay late in Aruba and you're leaving at night. As you sail away, you see all the lights on the coastline. It's just a beautiful view. Um, and yeah, just wonderful. And then one of the coolest things I ever saw was when I was, where was I for that? I was in Bermuda for that. And in Bermuda, they have pink sand beaches, and the sand is truly a very pink color. It's pretty crazy. People actually try to bottle it up and take it home, and they get thrown in jail uh, in in Bermuda because you can't do that. Yeah, yeah. See, party rock. I like to hear like you like music. So one of my favorite things to do on cruise ships is find out where live music is. And oh, let me make sure. Hold on. IG. Try the at sign first, or Maria can send it to you. Either one. And it's my name. It's Patrick Amato, but the handle is at PatsFan28. And thank you, Maria, for doing that. So yeah, you'll find me where there's live bands, whether it's rock music, like I said earlier, with the Latin music. If they're playing it, I'm there. I love the '80s rock and glow party that I was talking about. It's they do it on the big open Lido deck, and they hand out all types of glow sticks and glow jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, and they're just playing nonstop '80s music for, I think the party's an hour to 2 hours. Kimmy Kimmy, there's gambling on every ship that I'm aware of, except Disney. Disney does not have any type of gambling on it. But Royal, Carnival, Vaulty, hey Vault, it's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, no, not on river cruises. Thank you, Party Rock. I appreciate that. Yeah, very cool. So good to know that. But yeah, I definitely want to cruise a river cruise on the Mississippi sometime. Take it as far as it'll go up. So I think that'd be fun. Impersonators are always fun. Yep. One of my favorite things to watch, and they're called pier runners. And I always ask to be on the port side when booking my cruise because I like to be on the port side where the pier is because I like to watch pier runners. Pier runners are those people who went out into the country, maybe had a little too much, and the cruise ship's about to leave, and they're drunk as can be, stumbling their way back, begging the cruise to stop as we're all waving by. So I love pier runners. They really are funny. That's the highlight of why I get a balcony cabin on the port side. It is funny, and some I'll tell you they're amazing. Drunk or not, they can run. They should be Olympic sprinters. They run so fast, and they make it just in time. As long as the gangway is still out, you can make it. But I've seen people as they're pulling the gangway in, they jump on it, and they let them on the boat. Yep, Cozumel absolutely known for them. Um, if I were smart, I'd own a like an electric scooter company, like a golf car company or something, at the port there at Cozumel, because so many people their wobbly legs as they're trying to make it back to the ship are quite interesting. Yeah, they do make me nervous because sometimes it looks like they're going to fall in the water because they get too close. It's pretty crazy. But I could run fast if I thought I was going to miss my ship. Yep. And it's awful because you always see these stories on TV or you find them on like YouTube or even TikTok where the parents went out, they left the kids on the ship, and the parents had a little too much fun, didn't make it back to the ship in time. Their kids are now on the ship by themselves. So yeah, that's a terrible thing. Luckily, the ship arranges, to get them back together, and also puts somebody from the youth staff with, they'll make sure they're taken care of, they're fed, they get water, all that good stuff. So, they give you an hour sometimes 2 before they're leaving to return to the ship. So they give you plenty of time. But yeah, it happens every cruise. It really does. So, all right. Well, we are coming up on 7:25, 55 minutes live today. So I have really enjoyed this. Tomorrow, Daisy Girl, I'll make sure I get you the link and you can come up on panel and we'll do some more cruise talking tomorrow. I look forward to that. But as always, everybody, thank you for taking time out of your day just to come hear me and see me. I'm so appreciative of that. And it's okay, Vault. That's too funny. Yeah, me too, Party Rock. Thank you for being here. Sweets, have a great night as well. So everybody, have a great night. Have a wonderful Friday tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for our cruise talk. So love you all. God bless. Have a good night.